team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC. And now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, it's Becht. Here comes the pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks him. Here he goes. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Finds his man. It's Harris. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Gonna run it. It's Barry. He's got a crease. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hall. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And he runs out of bounds at the 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. They're not going to snap it here. They call timeout to talk about this 4th and inches call. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Dropping back, it's Levitt. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward. That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Makes the grab. It's Hall. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that...
Got an opening here. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handed the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Can he make it to the marker? Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here's the handoff on a counter. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Inside the 30. Great cut. They whiff on him. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
And the returner heads out of bounds. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Becht. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Well, you talk about setting an aggressive tone here in the first half. You've got fourth and long. This coach is putting the faith in his players, and more specifically his quarterback, and he delivers with a first down. You can anticipate that they will continue to be aggressive, in particular because of this specific conversion.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking for the wideout. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Quick throw to the left. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can you make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going.
Touchdown, Penn State.
If he can throw a bubble, but I fucking can't. So fuck, man.
Punch it in at this moment. Huge in a postseason game.
It is certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
That's reeled in. It's Harris. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here's the handoff. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Grab behind the line, it's Sperry. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry out. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receiver in motion now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Fighting off the defender. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Becht. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff heading left. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off block.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way.
Hey, sit up in my fucking chair. You're gonna play me like that and throw a fucking fumble.
They have taken a game with this defense. They're aggressive at their second score. And I got to say, you just go win 100% of the time. Defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Becht. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught at the 25. He's still going.
Call my niggas in the tire from that run back.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter. Trying to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense.
I should take you out.
Get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that created some momentum.
He went after my dog when he was tired. That's hilarious, bro. That's smart as fuck. Oh, you mother.
He's safely make the recovery.
Get out of here.
The onside kick doesn't work.
Oh, man, that was some funny shit. I can't even get mad at that. That's really good. Niggas going back to
One
pick
final
shit.
play before the end of the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. And they make the stop, and it's going to be the final play of the third quarter. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter.
As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for some space. It's Berry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Powers through. He's got space. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. And the Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Second down and goal. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, LSU.
This offense really
Here, hold fast.
This offense continues to shred the defense.
Excuse me.
Hey,
move them.
executing perfectly.
And Chris, the big question coming into this
Piss
matchup
out the
is
damn
how does
mid-lane.
this offense react to the long layoff? They have been ready. You can tell that they have prepared so well. They've come out here firing on all cylinders, and that is a rarity in today's college football world.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And the Penn State offense gets back on the field.
Nigga said, try that shit again.
He hands it off in the gun. Test the middle there, but get nothing. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line and crank the tempo. The throw, it's Beck. Coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, he can't connect with the wide out that time. Incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down.
Hey, let's go!
Interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points deep defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
He's in a position where he has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group, all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
Kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback.
What if she gets roosters?
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Ending off on the draw play. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throws, catch made on the out route. Was out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Gets rid of it on the move.
Yes.
And it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver who's going to bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Pass rush closing in. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Putting toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this. I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And, again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
Leaning on the run game here. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now. Another score as this offense continues to execute at a really high level. Look, they were expected to win this game, but coming off the layoff, Joe, we wondered, were they capable of this kind of execution? They answered that question.
They've answered it emphatically. And, Chris, this is always the talking point. It's about the rust of the layoff. This is the conversation now surrounding this new playoff format, the expanded playoff format. How well will the higher seeds handle the break? This group has handled it incredibly well. The execution have been off the charts, and here a nice, comfortable lead after that touchdown. This group has handled it so well.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. On the ground, it's Peoples. As the first down is still going. Finally forced out after a huge play. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Becht. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grabbed by the receiver.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%.
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And here's the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find room. It's Hall. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Playing great defense is about being disciplined, Chris, and they've got great discipline here. On the reverse, everybody stays home and there's nowhere to go. This is a really good job. Again, being disciplined with your assignment. You do your job well, and you're going to play quality defense.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. On the move now. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark.